I've been watching still, even though it's been a couple of weeks, a lot of video clips and content on YouTube to do with Robin Williams, his life, his death, and everything in between, memorials and tributes, and there was a great tribute by David Letterman put out, one by the Armed Forces, the USO, and everything, and some old-time talk show clips with, Johnny Carson's Tonight Show and some Craig Ferguson stuff, more recent stuff, and I came across this video that CNN covered that was very short, very brief. Basically, Robin Williams took time out of his schedule to record and send to a terminally ill woman in New Zealand. Her family couldn't get to the States or what have you, and he couldn't get out there, so they reached out to him. Is there something you could do to boost her spirits? And for as brief as this video is, it's only like 38 seconds long. It's no less filled with, humanity and compassion and warmth and positivity, just trying to bring a smile to this, failing health woman's life and her face and whatever. And I had to kind of take a couple steps back, take a pause, because the comments on the video were just some of the most scathing, vitriolic, bullying, trolling, hateful, borderline evil comments you've ever seen. People attacking him, people mourning him, people, basically undermining his comedic talents or talents in general, and fighting amongst themselves, spinning off into just ignorant, ridiculous topics. And it kind of related to a video my sister put up recently on her YouTube channel talking about Zelda Williams and, in effect, how she was basically chased off the internet by such harassment and trolling. She closed down her Twitter account and another social media account to get away from it. And it's very understandable, a time of grieving and mourning, not only a father and a family member, but a best friend, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, get away from it. Definitely understandable. At the same time, kind of spurred on a train of thought in my mind as somebody who has gone through lots of years of, being bullied and a few times having to stand up for myself. You have to get a perspective on it. You have to try to evolve your, the way you react to it. Grow a thicker skin is a term I've heard in the past. And it sounds easier said than done, but living proof basically is myself that it can be done, because if it couldn't, if I actually cared what negativity people spewed at me for the things I do, I wouldn't be online. I wouldn't be putting my face out there and my thoughts and trying to have a conversation and all that stuff, putting that out there. And it just made me think, it's that whole karma thing. What goes around comes around. I try, at least hopefully I succeed, to always put a positivity out there, a friendship and a compassion and an understanding out there. And I've gotten that back so many times from people online. And when it comes to people spewing that negativity and that just hatefulness and whatever, spitefulness, they're going to get that tenfold right back in them. Like so much shit being flung at them at the zoo by the monkeys, basically it's going to fall right back on them. And if it's not something they're experiencing now, and that's why they're being hateful on the internet, because they have to lash out and try to vent their frustrations at others and stuff, make others suffer where they're suffering, it will come, if not, now. And the whole idea that they are only doing it because of this ill-perceived notion and specious notion of internet anonymity, like they'll never be found, nobody will ever know who they are and stuff. It's the only reason they think they can get away with it. And in the extreme cases, that proves to be untrue. They are easily found. And, but yeah, I would love to be a fly on the wall when whatever it is they're passionate about, whatever it is that they love, comes under attack. Wouldn't you just love to see how scathing and hateful and on the attack they get for seeing whatever it is that they love undermined and stuff? Not that I wish ill will on anyone, but if that's what you're putting out there, then you get what you get. That's what you deserve. So, yeah, moral of the story is you got to just basically have a better outlook and better perspective on life. If you can surround yourself with stuff that contents you, makes you happy, that's all that really matters. And, yeah, fuck the trolls, man.